A gorilla's trend after a man claims 100 men could defeat one gorilla in a fight. We've seen literally everybody in the world debate this, from Gilbert Arenas, who talks about the NBA, to all of our comedians, and like literally anybody that has a podcast is talking about this. Some people think that it would be an easy win for the dudes. Some people think that once the first guy got mashed, that it would just be over and everyone would run. What side you picking?
I'm picking the men's side because you already know, like I said in the intro, all you need is me. Put me in the ring one-on-one with the gorilla. Bet the gorilla come out hurt. I guarantee that. I'm coming back with something. A tail. I'm biting off a toe.
That's what the gorilla's going to do with you. It's going to come back with something. You're going to be missing something.
Nah.
An arm.
What you talking
about? A leg.
About?
Maybe your head. You'll have to find out. But if you're in the top, if you were in the first 10, you are losing a limb.
What do you? First off, listen here. You see me in the gym when we be lifting the weights on the Tuesdays.
And you constantly disappoint me.
What
yes.
are you talking about? I'll be matching energy. You be like, throw up the 60s. I'll be 60, 25 times. What are you talking about?
I wish we had 60s. Our gym doesn't even have 60s.
You wasn't supposed to say that. This is going live.
That's why we gotta do 50s 900 times.
Man, but nah.
But it's all right. My co-host is advancing from knee push-ups.
Listen,
fully elongated.
I'm doing 100 push-ups a day. Listen, the gorilla don't stand a chance. They saying the gorilla punch like what 4 to 10 times stronger than the regular man. I know I'm gotta be close to that. Let me hold your hand up. Let me punch it.
No.
Yeah, go like this.
No, because you're gonna miss and you're gonna hit me, and then I'm gonna have to tackle you. But yeah, I bet you on a punch machine, like how they go out of 1,000, you're probably getting a solid 350.
What are you talking about? 350? That's on the low.
I've seen you play sports.
That's the.
I wasn't impressed.
That's the girl number. What are you?
I don't. It doesn't matter to me what you identify as, co-host. But
I'm mad at he, her, he, she. I mean he.
A hoo-ha. But yeah, I think if the men really stuck together, of course they would win. I think they would just overwhelm them with the mass numbers. I think it was maybe like 20 dudes the gorilla would still win, maybe even 30. But you start getting to 50, 60, 70, 80, 100. I think the dudes would eventually overwhelm it, and you were gonna look at the energy waste. It's gonna get tired.
Yeah, I mean definitely. Yeah,
those huge animals get tired quickly. Like let's watch the clip. I did mute it.
All right, so you see the gorilla going all crazy. I mean, this is the image everybody got going around, but look at it. Look at everybody away from the gorilla. You gotta attack it. Like,
I mean, if it's moving, they're probably not as fast as it.
I mean, I don't think the gorilla's really that moves really that fast. He eventually got to slow down, and I'm pretty sure. I mean,
it's gonna knock the coins out of some people. Let's just say that, or the rings.
That's why you got to come with a game plan. If you come with a game plan, you got to set a little booby trap. Like Indiana Jones.
I want you to distract it from the front. And then I'm going to sneak around the back and take it from the rear.
No, you got to wear a female ape costume. I'm not wearing a female ape costume.
No. You just got to be in the front.
Hey,
you got to distract it from the front, and then me and the rest of the guys, we're going to jump on its back and strangle it.
You going to bite your arm off. I mean, he's definitely going to.
No, hopefully it'll be eating you while we attack it from the back. That's why you're the distraction.
Nah, but
I don't know if you're making it through this movie, cause
I'm definitely gonna make it. First off, I told you, like I said in the intro, you can put me alone in the gorilla. I'm doing my 100 push-ups. I'm not doing these push-ups for nothing. Like the Bible said, man is here to protect. I'm here to protect my black queen. So you think I'm gonna be scared of gorilla? Or maybe a grasshopper.
I mean, if Lizzo was there, you could get like your emotional strength. And fight the gorilla, but I don't think she's coming.
Exactly. You already know how it is. As soon as you already know how it is. As soon as a baddie around, the man's strength is strengthened by at least 20 times.
Oh yeah.
You seen it on the NBA course. You seen people average 12 on the court, and as soon as the baddie come there, what they dropping?
40.
Exactly. So I mean,
man,
that's
it's
all
crazy
motivation.
when you're at the gym. It's like, oh man, I could do like maybe like 25 crunches on this crunch thing. And then I start to get tired. Baddie pull up, you're at 40. You ain't even sweating.
Exactly. You just need the right motivation. See, y'all over there talking about the wrong thing. Don't give me 100 people. Give me a good 50 dudes and give me 50 baddies.
So your motivation is 50 dudes?
Hey, no.
What the hell? What the hell?
I'm not doing it like Diddy. That's what you get.
Everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy party, so.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Nah.
Yeah.
That's what this is.
Nah, but I mean, honestly, this whole topic going around being trending is real funny because it goes to show you that people really don't know, basically
Animal strength.
animal strength. They wasn't watching the Discovery Channel. You wasn't there doing Shark Week. You would have known. Like everybody talking about, oh, if it was 100 dudes versus one gorilla, the dudes would be all scared. Like, do you know?
The dudes will be scared. 100%.
I mean, but you know, the gorilla be more likely scared of 100 dudes because gorillas don't see 100 people
that often.
That
Or
often.
at all.
Exactly. So they're gonna be
But
scared
if
first.
it's cornered, it's gonna fight. Animal knows to fight, especially if it's a fighting animal, not a running animal.
True that. This is why you gotta come with a strategy. You gotta get a hole and you gotta get a pocket for the caterpillars. And just throw it at like rare candies and Pokemon.
You gotta be like the classic fight movies where you throw sand in their eyes.
Exactly. Ain't no rules. Ain't no rules in Fight Club. Only rule in the Fight Club is
There is no rules.
exactly. And don't
That even happened in Bloodsport.
What did you know?
With Jean-Claude Van Damme, he's fighting the final dude in the final fight of the tournament, and the dude had like a pill in his karate belt or whatever, and like he took it out and like broke it up in his hand, and it was a powder, and then he threw it in his eyes,
Exactly.
and he like couldn't see, and it temporarily blinded him, but he remembered his training and still won.
Exactly. That's how, and this is exactly how you know people can't fight. People was all taught because if you know what you know when you was a kid, you was like, oh yeah, you gotta fight. And if somebody kicked, they was like automatically disqualified. You lost because if you was like in kindergarten, somebody kicked you. If it was like a regular if it was a roundhouse kick, then yeah, that was crazy. But if it was like a regular you fighting and somebody just like kick you in the shin, people look at you crazy. But now it's like UFC came out and everything. People like putting you in guillotines.
You look like a shin kicker.
I'm doing everything. Let's see, I already know. I'm putting you.
Cobra clutch, shin kicking.
I'm hitting you with the low blow.
Credit carding.
I'm hitting you with the low blow. I'm doing the kiss of death, blowing dust in your face. I'm doing it all. I'm fighting dirty. The name of the game is to come out alive. I learned that growing up.
Is this why you had to move? You're playing too dirty out there in Florida? He's banned.
I can't too many people in the dick.
You got deported from Florida. That's a shame.
That's how I go. But I mean, hey, y'all comment down below how y'all feel about this whole gorilla situation. Do y'all really feel like we can't be the gorilla? I mean, we got thumbs at work. They don't even know how to use their
picking
thumbs.
Shaq.
Okay.
I'm picking Draymond.
Okay. Kimbo Slice.
John Bones Jones.
Mm-hmm.
I'm bringing Kimbo Slice back to life.
Okay.
And Terry Crews.
Terry Crews. What is he gonna do?
He's the distraction.
He got touched by a little white man.
He's the distraction.
Oh Lord.
He's gonna be dancing like white chicks, and the gorilla's gonna think like, is this a dance off or a fight off? And then right when it's singing that, boom.
Wait. Time out. And who's gonna throw the first punch?
No, Terry Crews is a distraction. No one's throwing the first punch.
And what are you gonna be doing?
I'm part of the sneak attack. Once all the guys jump on its back and get in a chokehold, I'm coming in with the people's elbow on its forehead to permanently disable the gorilla.
Go ahead.
That's what's going on.
You've been watching too much Dragon Ball Z.
I got real 22 pythons over here. We're not working with them 12s you got over there.
You can't even do 10 push-ups.
Oh, I could do more than 10. I could lift you.
Yeah, I see this man in the gym. He talking all this stuff.
You know, as I recall, the last time we did a bench press contest, would you remind me? I'm having a little hard time remembering who won the bench press contest.
The bar was sticky. Every time you already know it. I went first. You already know. See, that was.
And all I know at the end of the day is if you ain't first, you're last.
This guy right here. All right, so you said who? So that's your people.
I would pick the 100 man, but 50 men might not do it. Comment down below. Do you think 50 men could do it?
Exactly. Do you think 50 dudes can do it? And also,
it's taking at least 75. In the first few melons, is getting cracked. He's cracking watermelon skulls.
Oh Lord. We gonna see how it goes. But y'all comment down below about this topic right here. Now it's time to move on to some new stuff, man. A$AP Rocky.
This guy.
He's on the borderline.
Y'all here for it? ASAP Rocky says he wears Rihanna's clothes often. I don't know who drew the line between femininity and masculinity, but I don't see any barriers for me. I just wear it all. G-string and all.
That's just
Is that you, co-host?
Nah, that's different. That's
Little
weird.
shoddy come over, leave her little undergarments, and you're like, this match my shorts. I might wear these today.
I mean, you ain't never have a baddie wear your boxes around the house?
That's different.
How's it different? I thought it was equality.
No. No. This is
You should wear yours, you wear her Vicky's?
no. I seen this man one time when he had to go outside in the cold.
Who?
And he was wearing Shotty's Uggs.
Who?
He was wearing the Shotty's Uggs.
Me?
Yes.
She had some big feet then.
No,
Nah,
you
I never
scrunched
did.
them up.
Nah, I mean,
And plus, nickname in the streets, Tiny Feet.
Nah, I mean, the most I ever did with girl stuff, like I remember back in the day in like middle school or middle school. I
You
used to
like
get,
wearing the strawberry chapstick?
nah, when you like the book bags and
Mhm.
everything, I used to get the Dora the Explorer book bag. That was fire. Like I used to have the Dora the Explorer book bag. And,
You know what's crazy is you talk about like the Disney stuff and the kids stuff, and you're like, oh, I was like wearing this in high school, and it's like you're older than me, and that was like too kiddish, like for like I didn't even catch that wave. That was for
'Cause
the
you
people.
wasn't
That was for the
cool.
people even younger than me.
Nah, you wasn't cool. You ain't had a fashion. You had that. You had the Rugrat book bag. You
You
had the
should have
cat
been.
dog.
You should have been graduated when Dora came out.
Nah, I don't think so. Not 07.
You should have had a Blue's Clues backpack if you were doing that.
I did have the Blue's Clues book bag.
Yeah.
They had them all. It was fire. Nigga, every time you walk in the hallway, girls want to carry your book bags because they
You had
like
the-
them.
And you had the Bob the Builder.
Nah, you funny. You got jokes. But nah, I mean,
You got the Teletubbies one.
nah, I don't think I wasn't doing the Teletubbies. That was later. That was way later. That was too late.
No Rugrats.
I did Rugrats, yeah. Rugrats, Blues Clues.
Rugrats is cool.
Exactly. See, Cat Dog had it down pat. We had the fashion, but nah, man, this fashion has gone too far. I mean, I feel like we going down a slippery slope. Like I remember back in the day, we had the baggy clothes. You know, dudes used to wear like the 5X white T-shirts from the gas station, 4X black T-shirts, and then like
Those were the days.
then like the skinny jeans.
See, that was your people wearing the super baggy clothes. My co-host is like a handful of years older than me, so it's like whenever like it was almost a thing. Like I was a freshman when he was.
I'm 2 years older than
He's
you.
like 6 years older than me, but it's like one of those things, when it's like they're a freshman or you're a freshman and they're a senior, and so you kind of catch like the wave of their fashion at the end, as they're exiting school.
Yeah.
And it's like when I was a freshman, like everyone was wearing like the baggiest stuff. That's like when people were wearing like 4X, like Jordan shorts.
Facts. You got it because the other ones are too short. Like I don't want to show my kneecaps. Like the
Yeah,
large.
yeah. It was like capris, man. The shorts were so long that if you wore long socks, you weren't showing any skin.
Exactly. That's how you used to go back. I remember we used to buy those, like the 4X basketball shorts, and you would still sag them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That used to be the style back in the day and all. But I mean, right now the style is going crazy. You went from baggy to
Skirts.
the skinny jeans to skirts to
Hey,
handbags.
I bet you ASAP is like, man, y'all basically wore skirts. Mine just like there's no fabric in the middle. It's just open.
I mean, yeah.
It's just open.
Oh man, I hope he's saying. I hope he ain't free balling underneath that. That's all I got.
That is wild that you were. Hold on, let me bring us back. That is wild that you were wondering about his family, Jules. I'm gonna tell Rihanna.
Nah, but speaking of, we're gonna talk about that. But looks like here, ASAP Rocky went on the Run Through with Vogue's podcast and did an interview and went in depth of why he feels like wearing girl clothes.
That's a podcast.
Yeah,
I've been run through.
disrespectful.
Who would name a podcast that?
Vogue,
I guess it's a women's magazine.
disrespectful.
I'm just kidding. Here we go.
Loved your Life and Looks. I think it was one of like a real crowd favorite, and I personally loved the way you talk about the
That is crazy loud. Sorry, y'all. Let me bring that down. Just a tidbit.
Bushka look, and like you talk about wearing merces, and it feels like you're not confined by this idea of like masculinity. Like, can you tell us a bit about how you see getting dressed in that sense?
Man, pardon my language. I do what the fuck I want. You know. Yeah. Excuse
tell
my
big
my
girl.
language. But in all fairness, like, man, I want to represent. Like, I want to be a catalyst for like daring men. You know, I don't know who drew the line between like femininity or just being feminine and masculinity. Excuse me. I don't know who drew that line, but I don't see any barriers. For me, it's not fair that like my girl could just go in my closet and just take anything from it and wear it. That is for me, it's not fair that like my girl could just go in my closet and just take anything from it and wear it. That goes both ways. Like she has pieces she don't know that I actually stole. You get what I'm saying? And
Nice.
I would wake up. She
Nice.
does it to me all the time, and sometimes you just see her on a like an interview or just see a paparazzi photo. Like, wait, there goes my Mew Mew fucking jacket. Like, what the fuck? I was looking for that since 2021. You get what I'm saying? And it's just like, okay, I got you. Bet. So for me, it's just like there's no barriers. There's no nothing. For me, I think like kilts and babushkas and all of that stuff. That's what the Moors wore. If you know
Yeah.
anything about the Moors with the pearls and stuff like that, and that's literally what the Moors had on, you know. And for me, kilts, pearls, t-shirts on the head. You see these shoes? Just zoom in on those. Fuck the outfit.
You and Rihanna often steal from each other's closets. What's the last thing that she stole from you?
She's a fucking thief, man. I don't know, but I'm gonna get her back though. I'm gonna get her back. She's a thief. She be stealing all my pieces, my favorite pieces, and I gotta go steal it back. So I don't remember. It's too much pieces to like keep track, honestly.
What do you want to steal from her?
You know, I already stole her heart, so I think I got enough. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Who took longer to get ready tonight, you or Rihanna?
You know she do. She always faster than be late.
And who is your suiting icon?
Me at the moment.
What's your drink of choice tonight?
Water.
Nah, I mean, I understand. You know, you and your girl got the same shoe size, so you know you got some nice kicks. She got some nice kicks.
If you have the same shoe size as your girl, that's a problem.
What if you guys? What if I mean me? I got like a. What if I wear like a size 9 in dudes, and she wear like
Then
an 8.5?
You should be ashamed. For your height to wear a size 9,
You over your foot shaming?
I'm surprised you could stand up.
That's
You should
disrespectful.
you might as well just
I mean,
follow
some
her.
people got small feet. What if your girl got big feet? Some girls got big feet. Like a girl be like 6'7", 6'8", or like she wear like a size 9 and 9.5 in dudes.
What's funny is like a girl that's like 5'5", 5'7",
Mhm.
and they're wearing like a equivalent of a 9 in men's.
It was like a 9 in
Like, dang.
a 9 in man's is like what is that
10.5 in women's.
10.5 in women's?
Yeah.
That's crazy. See, so okay, so that's cool, and I see a lot of people always do that. Like the if a dude was wearing like the Tiana Taylor Jordans that she came out with, because I think it was it only made for girls? That's
No, I mean it wasn't. You know, I think it. Correct me if I'm wrong down below. I think it was basically for women, but like dudes were still wearing it. It
Exactly.
might have been a unisex shoe, but I think the way it was stylized, I think it was more basically a woman's shoe.
so you've never and since you big on shoes and everything.
There's people in the Jordan community that sometimes girls get exclusive colorways,
Yeah.
and they'll be like, "That's actually a dope colorway. It's not like a all pink shoe. Maybe it's like a purple shoe,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like a Jordan 3 or something that looks really nice." That dudes will get it. You just got to know what your size. It's a size and a half difference. You know what your size is in
True.
women. So what's crazy is though, like for normally if you're like a size like 11, 12, 13 or anywhere in between, like you can't do that because like for most of the time, unless you're getting directly from Nike off the website,
Uh-huh.
the sizes don't go that high. Like they won't make them that big in women's
True.
because like a size like 13 in men's is a 14 and a half in women's.
I can see that.
So, sometimes they don't make it that high.
I definitely understand. And then when I first heard this, like I wanted to hate on ASAP. I was like, nah, man, he over here conforming. Like I'm tired of these dudes. Like dudes out here painting their nails. Like I remember when they used to try to sneak this in, and they first like, oh yeah, they used to put like little crosses on their fingers and everything. Like, oh no, it's a cross. It's a shield. It's a crooked heart.
I'm
But
a vampire.
I'm a vampire. It's things like that. But now like they going full nail color paint. Like Lil Yachty has like his own little nail polish. He had a nail polish line. And then also the dude from the Sixers, the basketball player, was Jared McCain.
I believe so.
He has his own nail polish line. Like you see a lot of dudes like doing this now, and Dwayne Wade. So
It's
he
being
just-
a failure.
It's like ever since he left the NBA, he just disappointed me. He just disappoints me more and more and more and more and more. But I don't know. But this situation with
Oh,
ASAP,
and he said that when he grew up,
Mhm.
that he would put on his
His sisters-
sisters and mom's clothes because he just liked the way it looked, and that he would like cross dress as a child. I mean, it's just a little weird, man. I don't know, but it's like, I guess that's how old people feel, to be honest.
Mhm.
You know, this is like the year 2000s. If you're born in the year 2000s and on, like, people grew up where like everything's accepted. So like, if everything's accepted, like people got to do more to be different. And you
True.
know, there's always been people that want to be like different, so they always like push that boundary. And there's always like a semi boundary, and so people want to be known for pushing the envelope, and so that's why you see it get more and more exaggerated. I honestly believe that, like, you know, if one started off with one person did, you know, a cross on their nail, like, oh, you're a little different. Like, oh, well, what if I decide to paint all my nails? Now I'm more different than that guy.
Oh my God!
Now I'm more mysterious. Now I'm the mysterious man on campus.
You remember when the onesie?
You know, I think that's what people are really playing. Sorry, go ahead.
And then you remember Playboy Cardi? I think Playboy Cardi came out wearing a thong or a G-string. They had a video. They had a picture of him.
God dang, Cardi.
So
What happened? You were Chief Keef's disciple, making great music. Your music's still pretty good. I do like a lot of songs. But then you just started being crazy with your
that's
outfits, with your attire, man. Like, you're not a vampire.
Yeah.
Like, that's what people are saying. Like, you're too old to be still, like, cosplaying all the time. And
Okay.
it's like, you don't even say you're cosplaying. Like, that's just your fit. Like you're an emo kid for life. Like, man, that was crazy growing up in high school with the emo kid era.
True, but I blame the fashion. I blame fashion in different places. I mean, I blame the fashion because I mean, if you look at fashion is different in every place is different. Like in Scotland, they got the whole kilts and everything. So
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
like a part of their history
it's-
and their culture.
it's a-
So it's like, you're not weird for wearing a skirt, and it's not even called a skirt. It's, you know, called a kilt. So even look at it as like a different
Or-
piece of clothing.
yeah, you wear like that or like the different hats and everything. So I mean, I kind of understand it, but it does look it to me. Yeah, it is kind of sus. But I mean, if you really think about it and break it down and sit and think about it, like every place, even in London
Well,
and all
if
this stuff, they wear Speedos. Like if I seen somebody wearing a Speedo right now, if I seen a dude
You
in the
would
beach
take a
wearing
picture.
Speedo, that's disturbing. That's horrible.
Wasn't your favorite movie Bruno?
Nah, it was
Borat,
no, it was Austin Powers.
the spy who shagged you?
Exactly. But nah, y'all comment down below how y'all feel about this situation. Do you feel like men shouldn't wear feminine clothes at all? I don't care what it is. I don't care what you think. If you mistakenly put it on, if you mistakenly put on your girl shirt, take it off.
I don't know. I would just say, like, I don't really think there's really no problem at the end of the day. It's like clothes is clothes, but just as society goes, just how people are going to judge you. Like, it's one thing, like, you know, people used to wear like pink polo shirts, and it's like there wasn't really anything about it. You were just trying to be stylish. But there's definitely a line, and if you try to be the person that's pushing the line, you may be looked at differently. But who knows? That may be your mission. Maybe you want to be the person that's looked at differently. Like,
I'm gonna start wearing pearls around my neck.
Ghost, we said that the last time that we found you on the corner with a pearl necklace, that would be your last. You said you kicked the habit.
Listen, man, I'm working on my fashion, man. We got more fashion news to talk about, man. Moving on from this topic, man.